today is going to be the glowworm from Funko's retro toy line. Now, in my desire to make everything is I'm not going to use the word cinematic, but I put a little flair on the videos. I was coming up with blanks when it comes to this guy. I wasn't going to do the let me go get it from the driveway where the mailman drops it off. I didn't want to do like a hunt video because I honestly didn't hunt for him. I ordered him offline. So there was so many things that I didn't want to do when it came to him. So I was drawing a blank. So what I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to Google glowworm and see if I can find some inspiration from there. Don't Google glowworm. It's a horrible idea. Here's a few of the things that I found in my Google search for some inspiration on a glowworm. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. My name is Wayne, and this is Wayneko. Now, like I was saying, that was just a few of the things that come up when you Google the word glowworm. So look, I'm saving you from doing this. Don't do it. It's a horrible idea. Just don't do it. Now, if you are like one of the super fans here and you've been here for a while, you know that this is something from my childhood. I had one of these guys as my childhood. I really loved my glowworm. It took those god-awful big like D or C batteries. I really can't remember which ones it were. And I had this thing for at least a couple of years. I can even remember crying when the batteries died one night as I was trying to go to bed. These things were really awesome for kids like me that were afraid of the dark. I mean, this was a really cool like toy for you to have, right? So looking at this box, I mean, it falls right into the retro line. This is from like the 80s. I want to say that they came out in like 82 or 84. It was somewhere like right in that time is when these guys started to like make their debut. They are a glow. He's number 13 out of the group. I really like these boxes. I mean, these boxes are as retro as I think you can get when it comes to a box. I mean, I think that they nailed like the whole retro theme when it comes to this guy. Now, he looks just like you would imagine him looking in the 80s. But I noticed that here recently, I looked at him and thought, well, he doesn't quite look the same because there is a difference, and they could have actually came out with like a chase variant of this guy that I kind of wish they would have. So he comes with this kind of, I'm trying to think of how I say it. It's pajamas. He comes with this whole like pajama set that you can, it's really just a shirt that goes on him that you can put on him that's for nighttime. But hey, his whole theme is nighttime. I had to pick up two of these guys. So one of them I'm going to firmly keep in the box, and then the other one I'm going to take and put on my shelf somewhere just as a constant reminder of my childhood. Y'all all know that Funko has this great ability of just kind of reminding us of our childhood from time to time, and that's what this does for me. He does, however, come with a stand, which is kind of disappointing. I wish they would have just like mounted the stand on him permanently. I mean, put one of those little acrylic stands on him permanently instead. I feel like they kind of did this the cheap way out. And here's the problem with these stands: they never ever quite go in right. Either they're way too loose or they're way too tight, which is what I'm kind of dealing with right there. But let's take a closer look at him. This is a really awesome pop, and I'm gonna kind of like do one with it with the lights on, and then I'll charge it up real quick and we'll throw the lights off just to get a better idea of it. And like I said, these guys have been around since I was a child, and I say child, I mean like early childhood development. I had one of these guys and I really loved him, and I think I called him Wormy if we're trying to get really personal. The glow on him is just okay. I don't know that it's over the top, but you know, Funko tends to have those problems a lot when it comes to their glow. But in their defense, you know, it's kind of hard to pack in a lot of glow into these vinyls. Even with that said, I'm still super excited that I got this guy in my collection just because it does bring back so many childhood memories, as Funko tends to do. It actually has something rolling around inside of it. So as Funko tends to do, I mean, they tend to bring back a lot of these childhood memories, from superheroes to retro toys to all kinds of things they tend to bring back. And if you're not a part of my Patreon, go check that out. Links down in the description below. Now, I know that I talked on one of the lives that if I hit 100 Patreons that I was going to get a tattoo of this guy, and I will actually at some point get that drawn up because I'm further along in that than I would have ever thought that I would have been to begin with. So I don't honestly ever see that happening, but in the event that it does, I will get that drawn up so that I can get a tattoo of that somewhere. I don't necessarily know where that somewhere will be. But I mean, I will get it somewhere because I stated my word. So at the point that I hit 100 patrons, I will get the glowworm tattoo on me somewhere. Now, look, I don't know where that somewhere is. I have a lot of ink on me already, so just the fact that we will figure out somewhere for it to go. So coming up here in the next few days, I'm going to do a collection video. I've got lots of great videos coming up. We have some chase roulettes, collection videos, all kinds of exciting stuff. And I wanted to get a collection video out before this year ends so that I have something to compare it to next year, right? Because it's really cool to just see the evolution of your collection and where it's going, right? Or where it was as to where it is, I think are just really, really awesome videos. So I'm going to get that done at some point, and I'm going to do some kind of reaction video if that's something you want to see. Throw down something down in the comments below. Just tell me you want to see me do a reaction video on some of my earlier stuff is what I think I'm gonna do. I'll just do some earlier reaction videos of some of my early videos that are really cringy. If we want to be totally honest, you can go take a look at those now. I will throw one of them right up here somewhere at whatever this timestamp is. I'll throw it up there. Guys, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you, and I truly appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, have a good one.